Sales tonight. Tonight, we're going to be talking about how to get the biggest bang for your buck with your doTERRA membership. And we just want to kind of show you a bunch of stuff. So I thought maybe we'd start off with a little wild orange peppermint wow, or whatever you might have handy. But I love doing the wild orange peppermint wow, especially if you're feeling a little, like drowsy right now. So just put a little drop of peppermint and then a little drop of wild orange in the palm of your hand and rub them together. Oh, and put it on your neck. I just love peppermint on my neck. And actually, we also discovered that peppermint is really just putting a drop of peppermint onto your tongue or in your water, or if you have a cough, it kind of stops the cough. We've been using that with Wade since he's been recovering from COVID. And so he just carries his little bottle of peppermint in his pocket all the time because he ran out of his peppermint beadlets. Those work really well too. But so I've been using that, and the peppermint just kind of wakes you up. So isn't that nice? Look, Kathy, you look more awake already. All right. So we're going to get started on how to get the biggest bang for your buck in your membership. So first of all, I want to ask you guys, how many of you understand and know what the loyalty rewards program is? Raise your hand. Okay. And how many of you are on the loyalty rewards program? Yeah, quite a bit. Okay. So that is honestly one of the smartest way. Obviously, the first way is to have a wholesale account. Second way is when you have that wholesale account, if you have the loyalty rewards order, doTERRA totally rewards you by ordering something each month. You have an opportunity to earn all sorts of points, and then you end up each 3-month segment, you move into a different percentage, 5% more back on your purchases, and it grows until you reach 30% back on your purchases. So those of you, I know Linda and Rose and many of you guys, you've been on the LRP program for years, so you get 30% back every single order. That's incredible. And during the holidays, it's really wonderful because we're all shopping, right? We have to buy gifts for people. So I always tell people, this is a perfect time to use some of your points or purchase gifts and ship them off to people. And that's, we're going to get into that more tonight about how to do that. So Wendy, I think do you want to open up our screen with the back office? Yeah, the loyalty rewards is awesome. And you guys, there's months, maybe there's a month where you don't want to do a big order or you don't need a bunch of stuff. All you have to do is order one item on that LRP, and it works. You can add things, you can do hundreds of dollars, you can do several LRPs, and that's what we want to show you about all the different, let's see here.
Don't you need a minimum of 50 points?
To earn points, that's correct. So you need, good job, Rose. In order to earn points that month, you need a minimum of 50. But if you don't order 50, you don't lose your points. Your points still sit there in your account. But one of the cool parts is when you do order, it doesn't matter if you just order one item or 20 items, you will always get your shipping points back. You always earn shipping, whether you do 50 or not. Did you know that, Rose? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's a really cool thing. So, so we're in my back office right now. We want to show you a couple really cool things. So you see right here, are you seeing my cursor on here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or no?
I think they're probably seeing my cursor.
Yeah, it's your cursor. Okay. Yeah. So you look in my account, I have 346 points right now to use. So, I mean, that's awesome. It's a great time. You can use the points anytime you want. And we're going to show you how to do that in a little while. I think Wendy's going to show you. Wendy, would you please scroll down to the bottom? Because we want to show you about another really cool concept. And Kathy's going to talk about it a little bit, but I wanted to show you down the bottom. see this in the left-hand corner, it says use account credit. This is one of the things we wanted to show you because many people don't even realize that they have an account credit in there.
Can
And
I just explain it real quick?
yes, that's what I was going to ask you to do.
Yeah, it fits easier right now. Account credit is basically earned two different ways. You either have earned a commission as a wellness advocate that is less than $12. So instead of sending you a check or depositing it, they will put it in there for you to use. Or if you return something, you'll get the credit put into that account credit slot. So that is dollars. It's used right. If you want to use it, it comes right off the bottom line of your order, your purchase. So in this case, Kimberly has $14.38 that she can decide to use when she places this next order. And that $14.38 will come off the bottom line and make her order cheaper.
Thanks, Kath. So that's all you do. You just click on that. You click on that little, did you click on that? And so once you click on it, it says applied on the next screen. So when you go to start to process your order, it will show that it'll take off that $14.38. So you can remove that now. So that's kind of a neat little secret. A lot of people didn't even realize that they had it down there. So you want to make sure you take a gander and see if you have it. So now let's talk about the LRP orders versus the one-time orders. And Wendy, why don't you close my, or just like you're going to process it next month. Yeah, just hit save and process because I want to show them what it looks like when they first go in. Okay. I don't know why we make the screen a little, there we go. All right. So you see when you go into your back office, when you go and you sign in with your password, your ID and your password, this is what comes up. Right now, those of you who are wellness advocates, your office will look a little different. You've got a drop-down menu of your back office and all that. Those of you who are wholesale customers will have this simple thing where to order. But you'll see here, this is my loyalty reward order. It's all set up for this next month. Now I'm going to use a bunch of points. You can see my order total is $370. So I've got it set up in there and I'm probably going to add more stuff in there. And then I will use the points when I'm ready to process it. But if you look down below, you see create a new LRP. Okay. Or below that, you see create a one-time order. And I just want to show you, see down there in the blue, generally speaking, you don't want to use that because you're not going to earn any points. All right. And even if you're doing a second order, and we're going to talk about that in more detail today about, maybe you want to do Christmas presents. Maybe you want to ship out to a couple different family members or friends and you want to send them gifts. So you're going to send out a few different orders. You're going to be tempted to go in and click on that one-time order. Wendy, can you scoot it over again? You can't see the.
Yeah, hang on one sec. I think I have to.
Or maybe reduce the size of the screen or something, the view. So that we can get the whole screen in.
You need to go back to account and then LRP order, I think.
Account and
My loyalty orders.
Yeah, okay.
it's not going back. Hang on one second. Might just need me to.
Okay, what's going on here? Oh, it's creating a one-time order.
Yeah, it wants me to create an order, so I don't want to do that. No, I might have to close out and come back in.
All right.
Or let's go shop. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So anyway,
One of these.
every order you do, even if it's under 50,
Nice.
okay, and you want to, let's say, send it off to somebody, or let's say you want to do another order, you want to keep creating LRP orders. And we're going to show you how to do that, a second LRP. So let's say you have your usual loyalty reward order set up in your account, right? That's what you see when we go onto my screen, all right?
I'm just gonna sign out and come back
Oh,
in so we
okay.
can see.
It sure is herky-jerky right now, isn't it?
Well, it wants me to place that one-time order.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Okay,
Okay, now we're back.
there we go. Okay.
All right, where do you want to go?
Okay, so let's say you want to order a gift for somebody. Okay, so you're going to go into create new LRP. And the first thing it's going to do is ask you to pick a date. And so let's say you want it to go out right now, and you're going to have to, if it's a special holiday gift, you're going to have to process it immediately. Don't get hung up on the date, just pick a date. It doesn't matter because you're going to cancel it when it's over. All right. So pick a date. I always pick the last date of the month. And then you're going to scroll down. And you scroll, Wind.
And I saved the date.
Okay. It's not showing it on the screen.
Too bad.
Can
Sorry
you
about
make
that.
the view smaller?
Here we go. How about that? Does it make
Can you
it
do the
better?
view option where the screen is smaller?
I just minimized it.
No, I don't mean minimizing the screen. I mean minimizing the view.
I did that.
You go in,
So it's the full screen, and then here it's the minimized.
no. I'm not talking. Okay. The view, not the screen. There's a little one. There's a little thing that says view. And if you go into view and click, like 50% or 75%, this view will be smaller.
Up there. Okay.
And then we'll be able to see the whole screen. I know it's a little tricky.
Screen actual size, zoom in. I don't have that option. I don't have where it
Zoom out.
says.
Zoom.
I have
Zoom out.
enter.
You want to zoom out. Zoom minus right there. Zoom out. Again, maybe hit it again. And then we'll be able to see the whole screen. And then you can maximize the screen.
There. How about that?
See, there we go. That's better. And now we can see the whole screen. Perfect. All right. So then you want to put your stuff into there. So Wendy, why don't you place an order for yourself? I'm going to buy you something for Christmas. Pick what you want.
Nice. Oh, I'm gonna get some Arbor Vitae.
Okay.
First thing.
You want to get some Melissa and some
Yeah, that's what yarrow palm and one of my
Rose.
favorites.
Yeah.
Rose. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so we're going to put a couple things in the cart. So she's going to add it to the bag, and then she's going to go check out and look at her bag. Go to bag. Actually, maybe now it's a little too small. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know, technology. There we go. That's perfect.
Okay.
All right. So we've got all that stuff in there, right? And so now we want to go into, I want it sent out right away. I don't want to wait for the date we put it on. So we have a choice where it says proceed to checkout. And if you click on proceed to checkout, it's going to bring you to another page, and it's going to just kind of go over all of the different things that you want. It's going to verify it. And then you say, click on it and you send it. Okay.
If you're sending it to Wendy, do you want to change?
Yes, Wendy's going to talk about it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. But that's a great point. So anyway, so maybe I want this come to me. So you just process it. And then after you process it, you will come in, and on the left-hand side, you'll process it. Then you have to go back and reopen. Actually, let's do this, Wendy. Put save and process on November 25th so we can go in and cancel it. So now you'll see what it looks like. All right. Success. So now we're going to go back to the LRP. And it's going to show that I have 2 LRPs set up, right? I don't want 2 LRPs. I just processed the one, right? So I'm going to go back in The bottom one is the one I actually want to go out this next month. This is the one that I just wanted to do a second order of. So you'll scroll down in the left-hand corner, all the way down to the bottom. You see it says delete this loyalty order. And then you just click on that, delete. And it says, it's going to ask you, are you sure? And you say, yes, I'm sure. And then that order is gone. Okay, so it will have shipped out and then you just delete it. So you can set up as many LRPs as you want, and then you just go in and delete each one. So let's say you come across something and, you know, or you have your order at the beginning of the month and then you realize you need something else later. Do a second LRP. And if you don't, sometimes you just may accidentally go in there really quickly and create a one-time order. I think every one of us has done that. And there's, if you have done that, Wendy, would you like to show them how that they would recognize that if you go into the orders, account orders, order history, I believe. So the order history will have all the orders. Oh no, that's not where it is.
It would if you had a one-time order, it would show up as an order type. One
Right.
time, and all of yours are loyalty
Yeah.
or refunds, but that's where it would show up.
So anyway, so it would say SO or IO. And if it doesn't say loyalty, then you want to change it. And you can just pick up the phone and call doTERRA and say, hey, I accidentally set up my order as a single order. Could you please turn that into a loyalty order? And they'll do that. So you get the points and that way you get the free shipping. So it's a pretty cool thing to do. So I think, Wendy, you want to take over from here? I think
Sure.
take over and show the addresses. We're going to show you how to ship it off to other people and such. The other thing I wanted to mention though, and Terry's going to talk about that in a little while, is all the enrollment kits this month. There's 4 different kits that are 20% off this month. If you're thinking of giving, I mean, obviously an enrollment kit is, you know, a little more expensive than, you know, just giving somebody a couple of oils. But if you have somebody in your family like that you want to give, like you're somebody who's really close, like my daughter, I gave her an enrollment kit one year. So I gave her her own account and it's a lovely time when they're 20% off. It would be a great gift to give, and they get their own account, their wholesale account. So you've bought them an account and they get all these oils and you buy it for them with your credit card, and then you gift them the account, and then you let them know whenever they want to reorder, they put in their credit card and they can get their own oils at wholesale. So that's also a really lovely gift. And obviously that's a very special and more pricey gift.
So do you want to look at those gifts, those kits that are 20% off? Do you want to pull those up?
Yeah, Terry, you ready to talk about the kits?
Sure. Yeah, that's the neat thing that they do here. It seems like a couple of times a year, I'm not sure, but for sure this month in November, they're offering these specific kits that are each 20% off. And could I do a screen share?
Sure. I guess so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wendy?
You want us to open a particular kit? Because we can open it.
Well, I just have the little image, you know.
Perfect.
Okay, just kind of neat. These are the special kits for the specials for November, of course, 28% off and starter kits. And so, you know, the healthy kits, I mean, the Healthy Habits kit here is that awesome kit that has the LLV in it and some beautiful oils, some deep blue. Great starter kit for somebody who's trying to really get back on track and is willing to give up some of the other weird stuff that they're putting into their bodies and exchange it for beautiful natural solutions. So I love that kit. That's a good one for sure to start off. And then of course the natural solutions kit is, oh my goodness, well, here it is. It's got everything in it, of course. And for those people that are really serious about detoxifying, all aspects, okay, digestion, and they've got obviously beautiful oils here too, with the box and toothpaste and mouthwash and some of the spa items, of course. So I just think this is a great one. And it's only $388 this month, savings of almost $100 almost. So that's a good one. And then plus the 268 PV that they're going to get. I love that. I think it's just fantastic. You think about that, you get so much money back for this investment. And then the Cura collection, which I thought, oh my goodness, this is all these neat tools in this collection, right? Some skin tools, digestion tools, and some the drops for the On Guard. And it's just like all overall health and fixing of ailments. I think it'd be excellent for athletes, families, and that one is only $199.60. So I think that's great, a nice special. And again, 160 PV, saving almost $50. So that's nice. And then of course the old standby natural solutions. I mean, the home essentials kit rather, which I don't know. I love this little kit. I love it. It was a great thing for me. It's what I started off with. And just a great sampling of all these beautiful oils. And of course, the rose diffuser, petal diffuser, I should say, saving $50 and only $199.20. So I think they're all fantastic. And I love your idea, Kimberly, of gifting one of these to somebody.
Yeah. I mean, definitely pricey. It's not like you're going to give it to your neighbor or anything, but you know, we got a question here. If a new enrollment orders one of the enrollment kits, do they get back the PV? I know we get the points if we order for them, but if they open an account, do they get the points? Yes, if they purchase, of course they get the points. If they go on LRP. So that's how you accrue points. You have points from your original order. And if you get on the loyalty rewards program, then they will deposit those points into your account. But if you don't get on the loyalty rewards program, you don't get those points. And so you could order anything the following month and you'll get those points deposited. Plus you'll get shipping points, even if you pay for it. So that's a great question, Carrie. When I purchased the kit for my daughter, I purchased it in her name. So she got her own account, and but I paid for it with my credit card. And my son now has his own account, and the initial enrollment kit I bought for him. Now he's got his account, and so he doesn't have to pay for the account. He orders his own oils because both my kids were ordering them through me all the time, and which was fine because I was earning all sorts of points. Right? I mean, so you can do that too, guys. The other thing is, many of you are not doing this as a business. You are just using the oils and you want to purchase them. But let's say you have your mom or somebody that just wants a couple of different oils. When you order them on your account, you're going to earn the points and the shipping for it. Even if you have it shipped to you or shipped to them, it doesn't matter. But what a great way to earn points for gift giving for you to use at a later date. So it's really a nice little feature. So those are the kits that are on sale this month, but you can order another kit. You can get whatever you want, but it is pretty awesome. They only do that actually once a year, Terry. I think.
Oh, it's once a year. Okay.
Yeah, once a year that they've done that. So awesome. Thank you. So Miss Wendy, you want to show how to change addresses and
yeah, and I think Carrie's actually going to go through that next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I was actually thinking about it would be nice to be in an order to see that, but we can go into Kimberly's LRP order.
Yeah, let's go back. Log in.
And shipping points, they call it SRP rewards. And doTERRA has 3 different ways that they give you shipping points back. And it's pretty exciting because we used to pay full price and not get any of it back. And now when we do our loyalty rewards, if you have an online order, they'll give you, and you're on LRP, they'll give you 100% of your shipping points back. So let's just say I place an order for Kimberly and I send it to her as a gift. I'm not only getting the points that I get for ordering wholesale oils, but I also get that money back next month. So I love that because it adds up to be a lot of points at the end of a year. So on this, if you go into, let's see, where is it? If you, sorry, I'm trying to scroll up as if I can do that on the screen. Can you go wherever the taxes and the totals are? I just want to show them. Okay, so on here on the subtotal where it says 338.50, and if you look down under PV, estimated shipping points earned, they estimate because sometimes the postage is a little different depending on where you're having it delivered to. But it's $4 and they round up. It's $3.99, I think, but they round up. They give you the benefit of having that extra penny to make it $4. And so when this order is placed next month, those 4 points, $4, it's the points equal dollars in oils. It'll be back in your remaining reward points. So up above where Kimberly has 346.09, I think it is, it's real tiny. She will have 350.09. So that's where the points show up. But one thing I wanted to remind us, and it was good for me to look this up too, because I'm like, I didn't even know this. If you place an order online with no customer service, you don't ask for their help in doing it, you're not calling them. I do have friends who still use checks, and they call and place orders, and they send a check, and they will only get 50% of their points back, whereas those of us who do it online fully, we get 100% of our points back. One thing though, I had a problem one time with my order, and I placed it, I called customer service, and I said, oh no, are you going to take away my points from me? And they said, no, you placed the order, we're just helping you. So just so you know, if you have a problem, they're not going to take your dollars away from you. So I think that was it for the shipping. Do you want me to wait for the other or just keep going, Wendy?
Why don't you talk about the
Changing address?
the manage addresses.
Okay, so for example, why would you want to manage an address? I want to send this to Kimberly. Actually, this is her account, so she wants to send it to me. And so you go in under manage addresses, and if you click on that, it'll give you the option of adding a new address. So I can put my mom in there, or my sister, my kids, if they're, you can always go back and delete it, but let's just say it's a friend, it's a stranger. They want to order something and I want it to go on my account, I want to get the credit for it, you can put their address in there. And what happens is that it becomes the default address, just so you know. And if you picked an address and you hit save, it says make this my default address at the bottom. So I'm going to ship this to my sister who lives in New York. I put her address in there. Once the order ships, I want to go back and make sure that her address is not my default, because what will happen is my next month's LRP will go to her house. And that has happened. I called doTERRA and they said, just tell her to refuse the box, send it back. We worked it out. But that's something you want to remember to do. But it's kind of nice. Kimberly actually taught me this, that if you're a traveling, if you have traveling residences, if you're traveling and on the road, you actually go back into, if you save that or cancel, you can go back into your delivery method. And where it says delivery or pickup, if you're in a van and you're driving, you're in your camper, your RV, and you're going to be in Florida over the next 3 months, you can actually say that you would like to have it picked up at doTERRA. And what they'll do is they'll fulfill the order, because sometimes oils and Christmas products are going to be gone. You want that order placed today. You don't want to wait until you get there a month from now and there's no more left, there's no more product. So you tell them you want pickup. And then when you get to your destination, you just call them and you give them your new address. Or let's say it's my sister who's traveling, I just do a pickup order for her. When she gets to her destination, I call doTERRA, their 1-800 number, and give them the address, and then they will ship it to that address. So I thought that was a great
Yeah,
Great idea.
it is.
Yeah, it's really good.
And like for Jenna, who you're on today, Jenna and Derek, you guys are on the road a lot. So that might be a great feature because I think you had that happen when you left California and came to Nevada. You had the shipment going to California and had to cancel it, right? Yeah. So this is a great, great way to do it if you know you're going to be going somewhere and you don't have to worry about it. But the other cool thing that you can do too is change the dates. So would you like to show how to do that?
Okay. So you manage your order date. And again, let's just say I placed an order, but I want to place another order. I'm going to make a second LRP because I want to make sure to get all my points and all my savings. So when you clicked on that, you can see there that it says pick a date. The purple dates and the circle dates, I think they're blue and purple. You can pick those dates if you want to change it permanently, but otherwise I like what Kimberly said. Pick it at the end of the month and hit save now and then ship now. But for example, if I went in and I wanted to place a special item, let's say they had dental floss, one time they had dental floss, and I wanted to order it today. I ordered it today, put it in my basket, and then I thought, oh shoot, I don't get paid until Friday, so I want to wait to actually place my order. Well, sometimes when you order those special items, you have to hit ship now. So it wouldn't let me save it to another date, just so you know, when you're placing an order for special items. But yeah, I think did I miss anything, you guys?
No, I think it's good.
Yeah,
You did
but
great.
one of the things too, you guys, on your original, we're talking about doing a second LRP here, but on your first LRP, let's say you got your date set for the 12th or something, and you're going, God, I'm not ready for it yet. I'm not going to be home, or maybe I know I want to add more to it. So I'm just going to go in. You can go in and manage your order date for that original LRP, and you can set it out till the end of the month if you want. So you can change it wherever you want. Or let's say you have it set at the 28th of the month and you decide, no, I want it sooner. You can go in there and change your date sooner. If you can't find a date in there, you can always just create the order and then click ship now or process now. And you're going to have to do that with any holiday item. Anything from our regular catalog, you can put in and save on your LRP. But like right now, I want some Christmas items. They're not in my cart right now because the cart will not allow me to save them. So when I'm ready to place that order, I'll go into my back office, I'll add those things to my cart, then I will use some of my points, not for the holiday items, but for my items, and then I'll have to click process now.
Same thing applies when you're using your points, you have to process now.
Correct.
Yes.
That's right.
Correct,
Yep.
Rose. Absolutely.
Yep.
Think of it like a sale. If you go in and say, can you please hold this for 2 weeks? They're going to look at you like you're crazy. So that's kind of what
Yeah,
doTERRA does. Buy it now.
Describe it, Carrie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the thing about the date is before the 15th is when you can get the product of the month for free if you're getting the 125. Right? That's basically what that is all about.
Absolutely, Rose.
Yeah.
Great point.
And another thing is I was going to ask, if you put in 2 LP, let's say you put in one, but it only is 40 points. So you put in another one and it's 65. And say you put another one in but you will not get anything as the 125 because you're putting in more orders, right? It has to be on one order.
Yeah, to receive the product of the month, that's correct. As a matter of fact, maybe we should talk about the product of the month. There's a few new people on here that may not be aware of that. So there is this really cool thing called Product of the Month Club, and it's just an optional thing when you're on the loyalty rewards. And all it is if you place your order by the 15th, it has to be processed by the 15th of the month, you will get that free product, whatever it is that month. This month, it's laurel leaf. And so you have to place 125 PV, just like Rose was mentioning, by the 15th. So it's a sweet deal. I mean, I always process mine by the 15th, you
Yeah.
know, and so I have it sitting there. Of course, my date is, I think, on the 28th, and then I just hit process now on the 15th. But I go in there and I add whatever I need. And if I want to use points, I do all that. And then I just hit process now on the 15th. So if you do that, you get a free oil. And if you do it every single month, by the end of the year, you have collected 12 oils that you didn't pay for. 12 free oils by the end of the year. So that's another great way. We're talking about, getting the biggest bang for your buck. If you're doing 125, great. If you're not, you don't feel compelled. This is not something you have to do, but it's just an option, and it's really a nice perk. So if you know you're going to be doing at least 125 PV that month, you might as well process it by the 15th. I see a lot of people waiting till the end of the month, and they put their orders in and they're doing 150. And it's like, you're missing out on a free product by waiting till the end of the month.
Yeah.
So that's a really cool thing they do.
My problem sometimes is because I live in Canada, I don't get all the products that I would like. So sometimes I have to put in a US order and then a Canadian order.
Oh,
But
really?
I'm not getting my 15, I'm not getting my 125 on two. That's the thing. So I'm not qualifying for that free oil.
Oh, because you order stuff from the US market?
I have to. I love the Breathe stick, and I love the candies, like the drops. None of that don't have a lot of that stuff here on our
Oh.
Canadian order.
Really?
So I often put in not often, I shouldn't say often, but every now and then I have to place a US one. Then I have to phone them and say, can you please now cancel the US one, because otherwise I'll get it again next month. So they do that for me.
Holy cow. I didn't know that they,
Yeah, no, they don't have all the same products.
huh.
I'm missing out.
Well, I'm glad at least you can order from the US.
That's right.
That's
It is nice they
cool.
give you that option.
Yeah.
Yes, it's great.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then I order lots.
Yeah, you might as well stock up, right? So you don't have to do it so often.
Yeah.
I know. So Miss Wendy?
Yeah, I think I'm up. I'm going to just, while we're here, talk to you about your payment methods. And we have 2 new payment methods for you to explore. So you can see these are the credit cards associated with Kimberly's account. And if you wanted to add a new payment method, you click here. But I'm kind of excited about the opportunity to do a PayPal payment because it's so fast.
Yeah.
And it just takes it out. It's almost scary fast how fast you can spend your money through PayPal. And I don't do Google Pay, but thank goodness, because I can just really get myself in trouble with just PayPal. But I really love that opportunity. Has anybody tried that? Has anybody done
No.
PayPal on their accounts?
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, there you go. So it just gives you another way to make your payment. Okay, so let's get out of here. So one of the things that I thought would be kind of fun to show you is how many great gifts we have in our catalog, in our just our regular inventory for gifts that are under $20. And so I just looked at some of the gifts that we have in our regular catalog and also the ones that are currently available in our holiday catalog. And so you can see what a beautiful assortment. And, gosh, there's more stuff. This was just what was going to fit on my screen. So we have the mud mask, and we have Midnight Forest, the aftershave cream, and the beard oils that balance and Northern Escape. And I think you can use those on your hair too. It's not just for
Yes.
guys, but you can use those. And
I
I
got
really,
What I'm
Oh,
doing.
oh, you did it? Did you do it,
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes,
Oh,
it smells
great.
so good.
Did you get both of them, or did you pick one or the other? Did
I
you get
love the
both?
I love the Northern Escape, but the balance is the one that I have used already.
Oh, that's so great. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. I'm happy that you like that product. And I think the Citrus Bloom Foaming Hand Wash and that hand soap dispenser, what a beautiful little gift that is. And it's under $20. It's such a reasonable price. The body wash.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, go.
I love the citrus bloom in the essential oil, but I do not like it in the hand foaming hand one at all.
Really?
I don't know if anybody, yeah.
I
I
love it.
like it.
I
I
love
love
You know
it.
what?
I
Hey,
buy the
Rose.
On Guard one all the time, but I tried this one and it just didn't go well with me on
So
on the
did you
scent.
feel like it didn't have the right aroma for you?
Yeah, it was the scent. Yeah, coming
Okay,
out
so,
as a hand.
You know, when people say that to me, I always feel like I'm compelled to say, make it work for yourself. So you could
Yeah.
add, a drop of orange, or, just add something that you really like, and don't feel like it's a waste. Just make it yours,
Yeah,
and you'll come up with a
exactly.
totally new blend.
Yeah.
Your own
for
signature
sure.
blend, Rose. Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Make it
Rose?
your own signature blend, Rose.
I'll add some rose to it.
Yeah, add whatever you
Exactly.
like and make it smell
Exactly.
nice. And
Yeah.
while we're on
Rose,
page,
can I
okay,
just
go ahead, Kath.
really quick, Rose, did you buy the Citrus Bloom in the past, or did you buy the current new Citrus Bloom hand wash that came out at convention?
I came, well, I wasn't at convention, but I bought whatever when it first came out, which was
Okay.
a couple
Well,
of months ago.
I understand that the new Citrus Bloom, the new hand wash that came with the new product line
Yeah.
has a Citrus Bloom scent that is a truer Citrus Bloom oil scent. It's a different, it smells different.
Okay.
So try it again if you love Citrus Bloom, and if you don't like it, I'll send you the cash.
or I'm, you know what, I might just add a little bit of the Citrus Bloom essential oil to it and it might
Good.
just give
Yeah,
it
just
that
make it-
extra perk.
Yeah,
Good
make it your
idea.
own. Make it your own. So you've got lots of options here. Can you think of any other oils that are under $20? Is there something that comes to mind?
All the
Lemon,
citruses.
lemongrass.
Lemongrass. Yeah, that's a good one.
Peppermint.
Lemon. Peppermint might be a little bit more. I
20,
think it's just a little.
25.
Yeah, it's a little over 20.
about wild
Citrus, wild orange, right? Citrus Bliss is under 20. So there's so many beautiful essential oils, ones that you're already familiar with, that would make a great gift for somebody. And you never know, when you give an oil gift to somebody, it could really solve a problem that they've been dealing with for a long time. And you might just do it inadvertently, or you might do it with a little mission. Just say, she's having a hard time sleeping. I'm going to send her some lavender. So it's just a lovely way to help them care for themselves. And then I'll go into my next screen. Let's see, there's the next one. These are the gifts that are under 30. And so who doesn't love that little introductory trio with the lavender, the lemon, and the peppermint? And then here, the Midnight Forest body wash and the aftershave lotion are together in that little kit. So you get both of those products. And I bought myself the hair care travel kit. I'm super excited to use that as I drive across the country here in another week. Holiday Peace, Holiday Joy, both of those are under $30. How about giving somebody 5 spray bottles of On Guard? Like if somebody's really OCD,
Yeah.
give them 5 bottles of those.
Or you buy them and put them in everybody's stockings. Remember,
I just bought
You
5
know,
of them.
put
You
one in
did? You
your
bought
stocking.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's in every pocket in every purse I have.
Good for you. It's
I
such a
love
great
that
product.
idea, Kimberly. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
great idea.
Yeah. Well, anytime
Stocking
you have-
stuffers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
stocking
The lip balms are great stocking stuffers too, and they have that 3-pack. So
Yeah.
I bought those and I put those in everybody's stocking. And there's so many wonderful ideas to give. There's tons of oils that are under $30, and you can do lots of combinations. So even though we have a holiday catalog, if you're looking for nice gifts, look beyond just the holiday catalog, because our everyday stuff is amazing too.
Oh, always nice. And
Look-
some of those holiday gifts, they're having some issues with getting them in,
Yeah.
when the catalog came out. So, they're going to be putting those out and having them available to you kind of in a trickle as we go through the holiday season. So don't be shy about coming right into the catalog and just ordering from there. The deep blue stick would be such a nice gift for anybody. I love that stuff.
It's my
Love it.
favorite.
In the
I can't use
I-
it enough.
I love it. I love it. So there's lots of great ideas here. Okay. All right. So I think my part is done. Let's see. I'm going to get out of here somehow. Okay. All righty. So is anybody intrigued by anything that we talked about in regards tonight about how to create a little bit more of that credit on your account? You know, I have a friend who has almost $80 in accrued credit in her back office. Do you wonder how she did that? Is there anything, does it pique your interest?
Oh, the koala bear.
I know, isn't it cute?
That's
That's in our
cute.
gift catalog.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
what's the oil that comes? Well, go back. I haven't
It's
seen
just
the
on
koala
that
bear.
screen. Let's see if I can take it back. Shop now. Let's go into
Linda,
that.
Terry
holiday
did a
calendar.
nice video about it on This Stuff Really Works.
So here's the
Oh,
holiday
about the
offers.
koala bear.
Yeah. There he is. Koala diffuser with the Calmer 5 ml oil. How cute is he?
Oh, he's too cute.
He's adorable.
And it comes with the calming blend for kids.
Yeah,
It's-
it's
a
really cute.
beautiful gift.
I have a question,
Oh, I'm
Kimberly.
sorry. Thank you for going back. He's just adorable.
I have a question. If,
Yeah.
let's see, if Rosemary was buying products and she decides that all of a sudden she realizes there's a gift for ordering 200 PV during the month, does
Mhm.
her 2 separate orders together account for that 200 PV?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it does.
It always works if we have a 200 PV promotion. And if you want to just make sure that it counts, then you call doTERRA and let them know. Because they'll have to send it to you. in
Yeah,
your
because I've
second-
ordered. Yeah, I've ordered my 125 because I did it last month, and then I was busy and I looked in my back office and realized if I ordered $10 more, I would get the 200 special, the $200 special that month. It could be a lot of oils,
Yeah,
and I just call them and then I get it. So they will do that for you.
yes, yeah, they're great. I mean, doTERRA is, the customer service is wonderful. If you ever have any problems, call them, that 800 number. They really help you out. And I know Jenna did it last week because she did a single or one-time order and I had caught it and I called her and I said, hey, Jenna, you know, call doTERRA, and she called them and they changed it right to an LRP. So she'll get her shipping points and points. So they're super helpful. And those 200 PV things, they didn't do that initially. And then they changed the rules and they started giving us the stuff. If we did 200 by the end of the month, even if it was in 2 or 3 orders, it didn't matter. So that's a really nice bonus.
Nice.
Do you guys have this little Canadian kit for sale
No,
in the States? Can you see this?
no. Oh, no, you'd have to share your screen.
Hold it up a little higher, Rose.
There you go.
Oh, that's cute. What is that?
This is my little Canadian one. It's got my,
Oh, look how
it
pretty
has,
that is.
it has arborvitae, nootka, and black spruce in it.
Nice.
Ooh. I
Yeah,
love that little box.
isn't it cute?
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
super
I had to
cute.
get this.
Love it. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my
Very, very
goodness.
pretty.
And so all those oils come from Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, that's
I
what-
have three huge arborvitae trees right in my yard.
Aw,
I love
I
that.
didn't know
oil.
what they were until I saw the tag on the bottom when I bought the house and I went, oh, wow.
Love it. Love it.
yeah, they're
I
pretty
love
neat.
that oil. And black spruce is so nice.
Yeah, it really is. So Wendy was going to go on and talk a little bit about, or Kathy was going to talk about earning some of those bonus points. But before we do that, does anybody have any questions on anything that we covered? I know it's a lot of information and you may not remember. And please remember, you also can reach out to any one of us. You can reach out on This Stuff Really Works and ask a question there, or ask the person who enrolled you. But I'm always available. Wendy's available. Kathy's available. Carrie, I mean, we're always available to ask questions for, and we're happy to help, as well as reaching out to doTERRA. So you always have somebody. And then for those of you who are new too, there's also a chat feature. So when you go into your back office, you'll see in the bottom, there will be a little chat, and you can click on that chat and during hours, And you can actually ask questions through the chat as well.
Can you see it over there on the bottom right-hand side of my screen? I'm just circling it. Just live chat right there.
No, I don't see it.
It's,
No.
we're back on the koala
I
bear
see it.
page.
Yeah.
It's in the very bottom
It's on the
corner.
very, very, very
Screen.
bottom right
Yeah,
here.
live chat. It
Yeah.
says.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so you
yeah.
just click that. Yeah, you just
I
click
do
that.
have a question.
Okay.
How did Kathy use the beard oil on her hair?
I just, when I finished drying my hair, in the winter, I get some frizzies. It just doesn't lay down quite as nicely as normal. So I just put a tiny little bit in my hand, just one little squirt, and rubbed it into the palms of my hands and just kind of went over the surface of my hair. And then, excuse me, lightly, because it's got a little bit of the fractionated coconut oil in it. So I didn't want to get super, too much. So I just went kind of on the ends then, and just along the ends to get the off of my
I
palm.
like that. I just went to the hairdresser last month and she put this oil stuff on my hair to make it shinier. And I paid a lot more than what our beard oil is for $17.50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to use it. I love the smell of all of those. I smelled them at convention, so thank you. I
They're
wouldn't have thought
beautiful.
of that. Yeah.
And actually, Terry, with you and all of your little natural curls, I
It'll
bet
be
the beard
perfect.
oil would be great for your hair. It'll
I
be
was thinking about that. Yeah.
and smells so nice.
Yeah, the Northern Escape. Oh my gosh, I'm intrigued
Yeah.
for sure to try that.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys, we're just about done, but we were gonna, Wendy, right? We're gonna move into, I think we've
Yeah.
covered everything.
Well, I just wanted to know if anybody was curious about how to get the credit onto your account. We showed you that before on Kimberly's shop page. Oh, I have to log in again. Where she had that, what did you have, $14 or something that you had in that account? And I have a friend who had $80 in hers and she didn't even know. And so I just thought if anybody had any questions about how that actually happens, we'd be happy to go over that with you. Let me see if I can get into that so you can see it again. There's what I'm looking for. Update products. Yeah, did anybody have any questions about that? So that if you wanted to find money on your account, right? Does anybody have a question about that?
I've never seen it in mine, so I'll have to take a peek.
Okay,
I
yeah,
have
take a
$27
look.
in there.
Yeah, cool. Right. Right. So
Like,
what happens is that you actually have doTERRA wholesale members underneath you in our doTERRA family. And when they place orders, you can get a commission for things that they order. It's a great way to just passively create just a little bit of money in your account. So I'm going to turn that over to Kathy and she can talk to you a little bit more about what it takes to get this little account credit going on your shop page.
So I think I'm going to start with a question because right now, really, what are you worrying about? What do you think people right now are worrying about? So I'm not going straight to that account credit. I'll get to it, but I really want you to think about what people are worrying about right now. And for me, and I think for a lot of us, it's staying well. And it's money. It's money for groceries, for gas, for Christmas. I mean, the list goes on. So what if you could get paid by doTERRA to help you buy the oils that you need to stay well? And then if you want to earn extra, then you could help your family and friends do the same. All you need to do to start earning some of this money, some of this account credit, is to share some oils. I mean, really, it's always that simple at the beginning. You don't have to use a salesy pitch. You just give some oil samples to somebody. So how do you share some oils? Well, you listen to their needs. You see what comes up in your conversations, what people are talking about on their Facebook pages. And then you build a relationship with them. If you gift somebody something and they feel like they've been heard and you're meeting a need for them, you're building a relationship. So if some of those people decide that they love the oils that you've shared with them, they want some more, then you can enroll them. And this is the beginning of earning some money from doTERRA. So if you're going to enroll somebody, and currently you have a status, as Wendy mentioned, called a wholesale customer status, you would need to switch up to a wellness advocate. You'd upgrade to a wellness advocate status, and it's so simple. We can help you. It's simply, it's like the click of a button, and all you're really doing is adding and giving doTERRA your social security number, and that is all that you need to do to get upgraded to a wellness advocate, is just sharing your social security number with them so that they can pay you commissions. And then once you've upgraded, the only requirement for earning a commission as a wellness advocate is having a 100 PV order, a 100 PV LRP order, I should say, each month. So once you have that, once you've agreed and you're ready to do your 100 PV every month, there's 3 different ways that doTERRA can give you some commission. And I'm not talking about necessarily that account credit. I'm talking about 3 different ways that doTERRA pays you. The first one is a fast start, called a fast start bonus. So let's say you've enrolled somebody, maybe it's your sister-in-law, maybe it's your daughter, somebody needs some immune support. So you've enrolled them, and you will make, for the first 60 days, you will make 20% off of the PV that they order. So let's say, for example, I'll use an example. Somebody chooses an enrollment kit and it's 150 PV to enroll them. You're going to make $30 from that 150 PV. That's 20% of that order. So that's $30. Then next month, their LRP, let's say they need to add some oils, they need some more immune support, they need some cleaning products, they need some shampoo, and their order adds up to 175 PV next month. 20% of that is $35. So now you've earned, in that 60 days, you've earned $65 from one person. And that would be a nice benefit to help you pay for your oils. And all you've done is enroll somebody. All you've done is help somebody with their problem. You've met their needs. You've given them a solution. So let's say you enroll 3 people. Those 3 people, you're going to make that 20% for the first 60 days off of all 3 of those people. So it's not just one person. It doesn't have to be just one person. So the next way that doTERRA pays people a commission is if you begin to enroll people and you get 3 or 4 or 5 people that you've enrolled. If just 3 of those people decide to do their 100 LRP every month, just like you have decided, and they're ordering, they might not even be sharing oils, but they just want to order 100 PV LRP every month. Right. You're going to make $50 just from them ordering. Just from them ordering. And then if you picture, it gets a little more cool, because if you picture a family tree and you're at the top of the family tree and you have those 3 people as branches under you, when they get 3 branches under them, you make $250. And then when those 9 people get 3 under them, you make up to $1,500, just because those people are ordering 100 PV. It's pretty cool. Then the last way that doTERRA pays you is a percentage of everybody that's under you. So whether you have 2 under you or you have 200 under you, the amount you make is going to be determined on the percentage of purchasing of your volume, whoever's purchased underneath you. So as your team grows, your percentage increases. because doTERRA incentivizes you to grow by paying you more as those people underneath you succeed. So those are the 3 ways that you can make money from doTERRA. Really, the sky's the limit. You can either share with your friends and family and help meet their needs and wellness goals and make some money towards your oils, excuse me, or you could decide to increase your monthly disposable income by actively creating a business. It's really up to you. And it's also really very simple. It's like anything you start doing, the details become clearer as you do it.
Right.
You start at A and you gradually work your way to Z. I mean, you'll have a loving, supportive team who started right where you are today. And we have simply built our businesses on relationships of trust and integrity and our joint love of community. So we just love to have you join us.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We really would. It's a great community of like-minded women, and we very much support and adore each other and help each other as often as we can.
Well, and the
It's a great
really
group.
cool thing about it too is that everybody's at different levels. Some people share oils once in a while and they enroll somebody and then you get a little check. And others are working really hard to build a business. Others just want to share when they feel like it. And
Right.
others, so it's whatever level you want to take it, and there's no pressure. And I think that's the wonderful thing about that team. So,
And we're in a season of the year where you're all about sharing. And so it's a great opportunity for you to maybe pick favorite oil that you love and share that with somebody. Or as Kathy said, if you have a conversation with somebody and all of a sudden you're catching that they're not sleeping well and you're like, oh, hey, I might have an oil for you. Like, it just happens so easily.
that's right. Yeah, there's an oil for that.
Yeah.
And after you start using the oils for a while too, you find yourself anytime anybody says something, it's like, oh, I have an oil for that. I have an
Yeah.
oil for that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
And you
'cause
don't-
we do.
And I think it's so important to tell everybody, you don't have to be an expert at this. You know what you know, which is just enough to get you by, right? But you don't have to have all of the answers to all the questions. That's why we have this team. That's why I have my books, right? So we're here to help, okay? Which includes, by the way, I didn't mention this before, but I have a PDF that I've created to help you order through your LRP or through your standard orders. And if anybody wants that, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put it up on This Stuff Really Works. And if you want to download and copy that, so you have a hard copy of something to look at as you're placing orders, if it's multiple orders during the month. Okay, so I'll do that. Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
All right. Well, if there's no further questions, I think we're going to wrap it up here. So thank you guys all for joining us. I just want to know who iPad 5 is.
I do too. I wondered.
iPad 5. Who are you?
I don't see an iPad 5. I see an iPad 5.
Down toward the bottom.
Yeah, at the very
Kimberly?
bottom of our thing, it just says iPad. There's no name on it.
Huh.
Is that
You
you,
might not
Cass?
know.
You love her, don't you? Wait, because of you. Because of
Somebody's TV.
Yeah, somebody's TV. It sounds pretty dramatic. Well, whoever you are, iPad 5, thanks for joining us. All of you guys. Have a great week. And we've got another class, in 2 weeks? And we're going to be talking about getting through the holidays, relationships and stress and all that kind of stuff that can kind of happen on the holidays. And we'll be sharing about what oils would be good to use to get you through the holidays, because we're all going to need them.
So
Yeah.
Tuesday before Thanksgiving then?
No, it'll be, December. Our next class is in December, right?
Yeah.
December.
No, you said 2 weeks, so.
Well, let's see here. Let me look on my calendar.
It's actually 2 weeks from.
It's the 23rd of November, which is the Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Go
nice.
14 days. And
actually,
Oh, I don't know. Did we change it? Seems like
maybe.
I didn't
you're right.
get the memo.
You're right. We do have it on the 23rd. I'm sorry. Yeah, on the 23rd, 2 days before Thanksgiving is our relationships and holidays. Right?
Yeah, I don't have it on my calendar.
You'll be on the grid.
Did we decide
but
to do that one on the 7th?
That's 2 weeks away.
The 7th,
Right on
we
there, yeah.
have the holiday gift catalog class that
Yeah,
I think we
That's the
might
one that I-
shift.
Yeah, we already did that.
Yeah, the foot,
Yes,
that was
well,
gonna be the
that's what
foot.
I still had on my.
Well,
schedule.
we'll let you know what it is we're doing, but we've got a class in 2 weeks and we'll. Oh,
We
sorry.
have our own
Bye.
stress management
Bye,
class.
Linda, sweet
Bye,
dreams.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Jenna. Thanks for joining. Bye, Terry. Bye, Rose. Great to see
Bye.
Bye, Gloria.
Bye. I feel like the Brady Bunch. Bye.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Okay.
iPad 5 is still there.
Still there.
I know.
Who is that?
I don't know. Well, Cass Wixom was going to join us tonight, so it might be Cass. I'm not sure. I don't know who that is. Anyway, all right. Are we done recording too?